Viewer discretion is advised.
The first scream wasn't human. It was a wet, gurgling shriek that tore through the Michigan pines. By the time Josh fumbled the camcorder on, the clearing was hell. Amanda was pinned against the giant oak. Not by hands, by paws. Massive, furred, ending in claws like black gutting knives, sunk deep into the wood above her shoulders. She wasn't screaming anymore. Her jaw hung loose, shattered. Above her loomed it, 7 feet of matted, gray-flecked muscle standing on backward-jointed legs. Its muzzle was buried in her shoulder, ripping. Tendons snapped like overtuned guitar strings. Arterial blood jetted hot across the fire pit, hissing on embers. The camera caught the spray, hitting the lens. Ben charged with a hatchet. Get off her. The Dogman didn't even look up. Its whip-like tail cracked out. Ben's knee exploded backwards. Bone punched through his jeans. He fell, shrieking. The creature finally lifted its head. Amanda's flesh hung from its jaws. Its eyes weren't animal. They were intelligent, hateful pits of furnace-red light. It dropped Amanda's limp body and turned on Ben. One step. Then it blurred. It was on Ben, jaws clamping his skull. Not biting, crushing. The sound was a sickening pop squish, like a melon dropped from a roof. The camcorder jolted, Josh staggering back, vomiting. When the frame steadied, Ben's head was gone. Just ragged meat above the shoulders. The Dogman shook its muzzle, scattering brains and bone fragments onto the pine needles. Sarah tried to crawl away, too slow. The beast pounced, landing on her back. Claws like meat hooks tore down. A wet, zipping sound. Her spine was suddenly visible, white and glistening amidst shredded skin and muscle. Her scream was a breathless, airless rasp. The Dogman hooked a claw under her ribcage and pulled. Ribs snapped like kindling. It ripped her open like a paper bag, spilling steaming coils onto the forest floor. It dipped its snout into the cavity, feeding with wet, grunting snuffles. Josh panned the camera wildly. Mark was trying to climb a tree. The Dogman saw. It launched itself, clearing 15 feet in a leap. Claws sank into Mark's back. It yanked. Mark came down, but his arms stayed tangled in the branches above. The tearing sound was obscene. Meat, ligaments, bone giving way. He hit the ground in 2 separate, twitching pieces. The camcorder's viewfinder found Chloe last. She was frozen, backed against the SUV, piss darkening her jeans. The Dogman turned its dripping maw towards her. It sniffed the air. Then it smiled. A rictus grin pulling back black lips, revealing too many yellowed fangs. It took a step towards her, deliberately slow, savoring the terror. Josh ran. He didn't look back. He just ran. The camcorder clutched like a talisman, recording the sounds. Chloe's final, glass-shattering scream, cut off by a wet, gargling choke. Then the heavy, rhythmic thump of something being torn apart. He hid in a hollow log for hours, listening to the heavy footsteps circle, sniffing. He only moved at dawn, the camcorder battery flashing red. He found the campsite. Just blood. So much blood. Dark stains soaking the earth. Torn fabric. Splinters of bone. No bodies. Except for the camcorder left on a stump, aimed at the log he hid in. It recorded Josh's own bloodless face peering out, realizing. It had known he was there all along. And as he watched the playback later, trembling in a police station, he saw it. Just before the battery died, the lens captured something else reflected in his wide, horrified eyes. The shape of the Dogman, standing directly behind him in the pre-dawn gloom, its red eyes burning, its muzzle stained black, waiting for him to turn around.